Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. My name's Connor Williams, and this is another one of our end of season player reviews. This time it is on Jarrad Branthwaite. So without further ado, let's get into his stats. Jarrad Branthwaite this season has played 32 games for Everton Football Club with one assist. That's 30 in the Premier League, and that's where his assist came from as well, and two in the FA Cup. He's played 2,510 minutes in the Premier League. In terms of stats, we'll have a look through them now in more depth, shall I say. Um, yeah, XG of 1.2, hasn't got any goals. It's fine by me. He's missed two big chances. He's a centre back. He's not going to get many. He's got one assist from an expected assist of 0.6. Two big chances created, 0.1 key passes per game. Here's the meat and two veg defending. Eight clean sheets, 0.9 interceptions per game, 1.2 pat tackles per game, balls recovered per game, 3.1, dribble pass per game, 0.3 times, and clearances, 6.3 per game. Two errors leading to a shot and two errors leading to a goal. Successful dribbles, 60% success rate for his dribbling as well, which is nice to see from a centre back. He is a centre back that can sort of bring the ball out though, and is left-footed, and it's nice to see. In terms of progressive carries in the Premier League, he's managed to progressively carry 10 times, which from centre back position is not bad. Progressive passes, 66. In terms of, what he's good at, he's fantastic at reading the game. His positioning's good. His aerial duels are good. His ground duels are good. He's just a really, really great player. I saw Amadou Onana speaking on a podcast recently, and they mentioned Jarrad Branthwaite because this is like the second year in a row he's been linked with big moves. And Onana was, really complimentary about Jarrad Branthwaite and said that you can see that he's got the potential to be one of the best centre backs in the league. And just the more he plays, the more he gets into it. He's incredibly good at putting his body on the line as well. He's massive, which really helps his centre backs if they're a tall person. Left-footed as well, which is really nice. He can play on the left, um, and then Tarkowski or whoever O'Brien next season can play on the right as well, and that just helps give a bit of balance to the centre backs. In terms of his best game of the season, there's a couple. He's had a really, really solid season, in my opinion. He played well in the derby, the 2-2 draw at Goodison Park, where he got his assist. I'm gonna say the derby, but other than that, you could have had his game against Nottingham Forest. I think he played well against Forest, and I think he played well against Wolverhampton early on in the season on the 4th of December. But it will be the Merseyside derby for me that he gets moment of the season for. In terms of next season, I hope he stays. He's a player that's going to be linked with a move away each summer because unfortunately, unless something drastic happens and we bounce up the table and we just get everything right in the next year or so, I don't think it's wrong of me to say that his glass ceiling is incredibly high, maybe a little bit too high, and that we will eventually sell him. But when we do, it'll be for big money, which is fantastic. Um, but yeah, I just feel like he is one of those players that is going to be destined for slightly higher. Um, than Everton Football Club, unfortunately. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can really, bash the league out next year, get all the signings right, and he stays because you can see the progress. But I think each year we're going to have the likes of Manchester United linked with us, linked with him, which I wouldn't say is, a very promising move at the minute. We're going to have the likes of like Tottenham Hotspur, again, not the most promising move after where they finished in the table. But we are also going to get the likes of Manchester City being linked with him soon. Real Madrid, when Carlo Ancelotti was there, it was a rumour that I saw. Don't know if that changes now that Xabi Alonso is there. Um, but I think he will get linked with some big, big clubs and will eventually, one of those big clubs will eventually stump up the money that Everton Football Club desire, and then he will go. But when he goes, It'll be a lot of money to reinvest in the squad overall and in centre back. But I think for now, I think he might stay this summer and see how we go. Next year, exactly the same from him. Fantastic season this year. Want that again next year. Help us move up that table as much as we can and hopefully have a better cup run. I don't know what the plans are for next season, what the targets are for the club internally, but I'm sure Jarrad Branthwaite's aware of them, and I'm sure he's ready to go. And I'm pretty sure I read that he's happy at Everton. I think he might be getting a new contract, which is great. I think I saw news about a new contract. That would be really good as well, just so we don't end up in a situation where we're happy to sell and we're happy to sell on the cheap because if we don't, we're about to lose a player for free. We saw it this year with Liverpool losing Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's not a position that any club wants to be in where you're not best player, but your better players are leaving on a free transfer. So it would just give us that bit of security. Um, but yeah, like I said, it'd be fantastic. I mean, his contract right now is due to end in 2027, so he's still got another year, year and a bit, year, season and a bit. So we'll have to wait and see where that goes. But yeah, if we could get him signed to a new contract that would add a little bit more on, that'd be fantastic. Maybe give him a bit more money as well to entice him. But yeah, like I said, we'll wait and see on that one. But that's what I'd like to happen next year. In terms of a rating for him, I think I'm gonna hmm, I think I'm gonna give Jarrad Branthwaite a Oh, I'm tied between a 7.5 or an 8. I think I'll give him an 8. Yeah, I'll give him an 8. I think he's been fantastic at the back for us. And I think I was dwindling, but do you know what? If we lost him, I think he'd be a big loss, which is why I've just said I really hope he can sign that new contract. Um, and Everton are adamant that he's not for sale. I think we would feel a loss, and I think he's important to the club, and I think he's had a good season. So I'm going to give Jarrad Branthwaite an 8. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and give me your rating for Jarrad Branthwaite out of 10. Look forward to reading them.